He's good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, here on another episode of Eli and Mike, and we have an amazing guest here today. But before, we have Angel from Luxury Collective. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And she brought us together with the amazing Jolie. How are you?
Hi, I'm really good. Thank you, all of you, for
You're
having
welcome.
me. Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being
much.
here. And honestly, we wanted to get you here, not just because you're the raffle winner, but we want to know more about you. Please do tell us.
This is all
Yeah.
about women empowerment, and Angel brought us all together. So she's gonna ask you a few questions, and we're so excited.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Loves it.
So what do you do?
Yes.
So I own a business called Creating Connections, and I am a nanny and family matchmaker.
Wow. So
Yeah.
in my world,
Yes.
that is so important. People ask me all the time, how did you find your nanny? How does this process work? Tell us about it. Like,
So first of all, word of mouth referrals are awesome. I think those are great for any business and any service, anything that you need, obviously. And when you need somebody to really support you, to find that perfect nanny, that's me. So I usually have families reach out to me either because they were referred by a past client, a past family, or they've seen something on socials, or we're in a networking sort of environment. And I'm really about that perfect fit. So it's not just, here's a nanny who needs a job and here's a family that needs a nanny, right?
yeah, that
It's
would be
very unique needs. You have a unique family
Very unique,
situation,
yeah.
right? You have 4 kids under 6, right? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Oh
It's,
my
all,
gosh,
it's like
amazing.
I say I have 52 kids because that's what it feels like.
It's amazing, right?
So I need 52 nannies.
Right. So every family is different. Every family construct is different. So making sure that you have somebody who has experience with what you as parents and you are dealing with in your family is what's important to me. So it's not a nanny just for
little kids. I agree.
full-time care necessarily for younger kids, but
Mhm.
I have a lot of clients who need support for after school, right?
Right.
Because you guys are in business,
Mhm.
you're in business, you guys are all working.
Yes.
Your job does not end when school ends.
Right.
So you need somebody to come and pick up your, like, as a nanny, part chauffeur,
Right,
part
exactly.
cook, part
Yes.
homework helper,
Yeah.
tutor,
Right.
whatever.
everything.
Again, whatever those unique needs are for each family is what we match for.
And I'm so sorry, but
No,
when you
gosh.
say match, because Angel, she has a few children of her own.
Yes.
And again, like you said, everybody's not the same. When I see Angel, she's a powerhouse. She's
Yes.
a powerful woman, always working. I mean, you go on her Instagram or any social media, she is doing something with her kids or she is doing something in business. So how would you look at her or,
Yeah.
say, hey, we need this nanny? What is your way of doing
Definitely.
that?
So I sit down and have a conversation, and we do it either face-to-face, over Zoom, or in
Right.
person. And I really would ask you all of your needs, like what do you need that's unique to your family? Talk to me about your kids, the different personalities, logistics, as far as like you guys are talking about, after school care. One
So
of the
many different
things
questions,
too,
yeah.
so many questions. Like I get to know your family as much as possible without being there with you, right? And then again, I do the same thing with nannies, because the secret to a long-term fit, which is really the
Yeah.
goal, is to have that consistency, not only for peace of mind for parents,
But for our nanny,
for
our
the-
nannies too.
for your
'Cause
nannies
we've
to have
definitely
job
had nanny-
security.
Yeah, we've had
Mhm.
nannies that love them as people, but it was not a good fit for
Right.
us, and it was not a good fit for them. They
Oh,
were not
wow.
happy,
It's-
which in
and-
turn we were not happy.
Right. So
You know,
everybody's
so-
needs
yeah, and it
need
needs
to be
harmony,
met.
yeah.
Everybody's needs need to be met. There needs to be values,
Yes.
things
Yeah.
like aligned. If you have something that's happened in the past that has worked or not worked, those personality differences. I mean, it could be anything. I've heard it all. So
Wow.
and I really just, I can hear anything and I can, match for anything.
I
really.
love
So,
that. Well,
yeah.
if anybody needs to find you and say,
Yes.
I need a matchmaker nanny, you're
Right.
in the right place.
Angel mine too, baby.
Yeah,
We don't know.
you guys. So it's at Creating Connections Nannies on Instagram, and it's creatingconnectionsnannies.com as my
Right.
website. So
As
yeah.
simple as that, it's so
Yes.
easy.
I feel like
Well, you make it. Well, it sounds easy, but obviously it's not necessarily easy.
It's like the most vital thing, though. We hear
Oh my
about all
God,
this
it
matchmaking
is.
and love lives,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
like
Worse than
our
matching.
kids, these are our
So
babies.
it's I'll just
Yeah.
say that last thing. Sometimes I say that, sometimes I don't, but I say it's like dating, right?
Yeah.
Like you can find, like you
Yeah.
even said that there were some great
Yeah.
nannies that just wasn't a fit.
Yeah.
Right.
You can find a great man, but he's not your
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like it
You
is
know?
like it's
Right.
it's really an important thing, and it really is about a match. And
Wow.
yeah,
And
so I
before
get to
we go
match for
too,
that.
just to go back on that topic, I know you said that you had a nanny before and it was like the energies didn't work.
It was just the needs, right? Like she would have been great for you because like she really wanted like drop offs, pickups.
Right.
She would help cook and do homework. She didn't want to like. I mean, my kids are crazy ages. Like you have to be ready to serve. Like it's like a
Yeah.
whole community, and like not one nanny
And-
can do more than another. Like so
yeah.
everyone has to come together. And sometimes nannies only take care of the kids,
Oh,
but not the parents' things. And in our world, like we also need our laundry done.
Yes.
And like you know, so it's like, and something wrong with it that it wasn't for them, but it was more like it was just different needs that made them happy.
Right.
And in our house, it just doesn't work like that. Like
Right.
because then someone else would suffer. Another like
Yes,
another
that makes
person in
sense.
our village would have to
Yeah.
pick up the slack.
You
And
guys have a
without
lot of
someone-
moving parts.
We have a lot
in
of
your-
logistics.
Yeah.
And without someone like you to help us get that match, I'm sure you were stressed out in the
Oh
time.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, there's evidence there alone that we're going crazy because we actually need
Right.
someone so amazing like you. So
Yeah.
thank you for what you do. This is so powerful.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for being here with us today. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. It's
Another
great being
businesswoman
here.
empowered you.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
We did it.